Welcome. Let's look at what we did yesterday. If you're new here, please watch the forecast for yesterday, um, the 18th of this month, August, so that you have a better understanding of what transpired yesterday and why you see something like this, one trade here, another trade here. Okay, so for yesterday, I combined different strategies, which I will start with the simplest of all. The simplest of all is applying the MentFX strategy, which uses the concept of three boxes, something like this, something like this. Then the third box will be somewhat like this. Okay, so this is the impulsive leg, this is the corrective phase, and this is the continuous phase. So this is a typical example of the MentFX three-box strategy. Okay, and this is the cycle of market, whereby if you have an impulsive leg, the next thing you will anticipate is the corrective phase, then continuation of this previously carried out impulsive leg. Okay, continuation. Now, another strategy is the one that is taught in Urban Forex or Forex Watcher, which is like this. But the difference is that you have an impulsive leg, price comes back, gives you a V formation, is either impulsive, lopsided V formation or equal V, test phases 1 and 2 before price eventually goes up. This is the Urban Forex strategy. Is as the way I said it in less than 1 minute, but it goes beyond this. It is more, how would I put it? It's more kind of advanced than the way I put it. Okay, for me to break it down, we will need at least, at least a 30 minutes video in order to understand this. So this is the Forex Watcher strategy, where at this particular place, this is the key zone. You know the impulsive leg, you know the corrective phase. This is where most traders make or lose their money, in this key zone where you anticipate the V formation, the test phases. This is where most traders lose money. So when I looked at it, I now developed a strategy referred to as the AWARE strategy. Okay, AWARE strategy. Instead of waiting for the test phases, which is the test 1, test 2, instead of waiting for the test phases, why don't we try to look at a way to simplify an already technical thing that I have already been doing for a long time? By simplifying it, for instance, look at this place. Price broke up, okay? Unless you drop down to the lower time frame like the 3 minutes for you to say, okay, there was a test phase here, okay? But you have to drop down to a lower time frame for you to say there was a test phase or there are test phases here. Then you take buy here, stop loss here, and price will give you at least 1:2, 1 risk to 2 reward. Or like it is said in Urban Forest or Forest Watcher, price will give you 2R, which is 2 reward for 1 risk. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. So looking at this in hindsight, there are 3 different strategies put here. This buy here is using the MentFX kind of strategy. This one here is using the AWARE strategy, and the AWARE strategy is similar to the Urban Forest Watcher. It's just that the AWARE strategy made it simpler than, instead of it to be, how would I put it? Instead of it to be, oh, you have to wait for this, you have to wait for this. The AWARE strategy made an already advanced strategy like this to be easier for anybody to conceptualize, apply, and see benefits or good results. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, and like. Don't forget to do that. I appreciate all your subscribes or subscriptions. I appreciate you hitting that notification button so that you see when something new comes up. So this is GJ for you. What I'm looking for right now is to take sell. This sell trade has already been activated. Now, this sell trade, I applied the aware strategy like I said. I applied the aware strategy. And what is the strategy telling me? Instead of me to wait for an impulsive leg, okay, instead of me to wait for an impulsive leg like this, wait for the corrective phase like you would see in the MentFX or the Urban Forest and Forest Watcher. The aware strategy has made it easier for you to just say, okay, if price does this, this is what would happen. Now you see price giving us the impulsive leg down. What you're seeing here is the corrective phase. All of this is the corrective phase. If price breaks this high, we're anticipating it to go up. If price breaks this low, we're anticipating it to drop to this point to give me my one arrow, which is 1:1 risk to reward. Then perhaps continue its bearish momentum. So this is what it looks like taking this trade on British pound, Japanese yen. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do is look at. I need to go to the next instrument on my watch list, which is what? Gold. Now let's see what gold would give us. Gold is performing beautifully. I'm anticipating further dipping because gold had gotten to this zone, this zone here, from here to here, where any moment from here, price could start dipping. Though I was kind of fanning it to go as high as this one 1911, 1811. I was finding it for it to go to this 1811.465 price level before dropping. But the market's got to be the market. Or like my mentor would say, you anticipate, okay? You anticipate and you take the actions that are appropriate with whatever price has given to us. So I anticipated that if it turns bearish, we should be going down. This is the trade that I was looking at to take. As you can see, it has not given us my one arrow yet. All my attention was focused on British pound, Japanese yen. Meanwhile, I just left go to do what it's got to do. And gauging the momentum of these candles, this bearish leg is not as strong as this leg. Okay, it's not as strong. This leg is not even as strong as this leg. So let's see what gold wants to do. I'm seeing some signs of weakness. So let's wait and see what God will give us. Okay, but for today, I'm just waiting for price to knock or hit this TP. Okay, this is where the stop loss is. Let's see what will happen. The next thing on my watch list is Bitcoin. Gold is dropping. Certainly, since gold and Bitcoin are correlating, I'm anticipating Bitcoin to drop as well. So let's see what we got on Bitcoin. Voila, correlation again. So Bitcoin is playing out as anticipated. Um, there's something that has been transpiring here, which I just want to shed more light on. Look at it. Whenever price comes this price level, whenever price comes inside, you anticipate it to hit this golden level. Whenever price goes outside and fails to do anything, comes back in, we are anticipating it to hit this upper level. And as you can see, price has been respecting this kind of fundamental rule. It comes into this range. This is the range I'm talking about. It comes into this range, it taps this level. It goes below it, comes back in, taps the top, goes above it, comes back in, tap the bottom. So everything above this range and everything below this range will be considered as faker. Okay, will be considered faker. So what I'm looking for now on Bitcoin is not very complex. What I'm looking now on Bitcoin is anticipating price to just one moment. Okay, I'm anticipating price to continue its bearish momentum, but as you can see, we have already gotten some impulsive leg. So scenario one could be price will give us some retracement before dipping to retest this low or tap this golden level. This is scenario 1A. Our price could just dip, which will be scenario 1B. Another scenario could be price comes above this range. This will be scenario 2. Okay, so this is just what I'm looking at on gold. Okay, if you want to use a 3 box strategy here of Ment FX, this is it. The consolidation, the drop, so the retracement should be coming anywhere inside this box. Now this is a situation where the 3 box strategy may not play because not all retracement comes back into this supply zone. This area are now started adapting or applying the area strategy because it does not say every retracement must come back into the zone. It doesn't say that. You are gauging and reading price action. Okay, so instead of using just the Ment FX 3 box strategy or the urban forex V formation, lopsided or test basis or set 1, set 2, which is the urban forex or forex watcher elite community, urban forex or forex watcher, we apply something unique, which is the AWIA strategy. Okay, so this is what I got for you right now. I wish you the best. Happy weekend. Learn to share love and also anticipate love. Baraka Bashad. Peace.